kickoff for Buffalo.
And we are underway in Buffalo. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Great, set.
First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Now he'll take in trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
It's second down.
Well, this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. Hurts. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted. The Bills take over first and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. First down, here's the run with Cook. And this play doesn't work at all as he's going to be marked down behind the line after the dive.
Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
And now what's this? They fake the spike. He'll throw it. But it's not going to work. He'll go down, and they got him. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
2 plays so far, a run and a pass attempt, and both have gone backwards.
Probably not how they drew that up.
Not at all.
Looking for a better play coming up on third.
319. What's up?
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Allen in the offense staying put. They'll go for it on 4th. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. picked off by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line. So consecutive interceptions here early on in this one, and maybe setting the tone, Charles, for a game where the defense really takes center stage.
And don't you think that both offenses are really catching a bit from their coaching staff about avoiding these turnovers that we've seen early? I think both teams are trying to find an advantage. We know that. Can one of them break away and take control of this game?
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Hurts to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So after that sack, Hurts and the Eagles, tough spot here. 3rd and long. They'll look to throw here. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They're going to try and throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward.
Great.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. He's got room at the 30. Down to the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Saquon Barkley, 39 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Hey, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the name, first of all, you ain't rap long enough. With me, you ain't strong enough. So whatever it is, they got you thinking that you Superman. I got the kryptonite. The mic, study the good actors. What's gonna be the outcome?
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
To the air, Allen. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Palmer. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
That's another Bills. First down.
Cook up the gut. And he's going to be hemmed in and blocked down right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 19-yard line.
Let's get that touch.
Here's Cook again.
And they'll get him down right around the 16.
Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Allen from the gun on 3rd down. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Zach Bourne with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7.
For the Bills field goal, a 40-yard attempt.
And this is not going to be anywhere close. No good. Way wide to the left. And the deficit will stay at 2 field goals.
Boy, that's 3 points you really expect to have. That's nothing more than a lack of concentration to me, because an NFL kicker should make this kick in his sleep.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They follow up the gain of 2 with a gain of 1 that time. Here comes 3rd down and 7.
No touch up. Not anyway.
Throwing is Hurts. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
And partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Allen going to run with it. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Josh Allen, 34 yards. And the Bills strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. And he is into the end zone to give him a 2-point lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it, because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius, as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this, because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. They go play action with Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
It's a turnover on downs.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Brings up 2nd and
Now Allen. Now he's going to step up and run. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Throwing now is Allen. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3.
a 2-yard gain. It's 4th.
They'll run for it. Cook. And he won't get there. They stop him a few yards short of the line to gain. No dice for Sean McDermott in the offense. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. From the gun, it's Hurts. And Hurts is intercepted, his 3rd of the game. And he is going to score. It's a pick-6 and a Bills touchdown. Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick-6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In the case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they throw the pick-6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
to Barkley on the check down. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
And an Eagles first down.
Now Hurts going to shift him around a bit.
First down, Philadelphia.
Well, now they'll shift things around.
Back to throw now on 1st down. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A good pickup there, 21 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 46. Up the middle with Barkley.
Yeah, strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
11 more yards that go around, a 1st down as well.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38.
Back at the 38-yard line.
Hey, 73.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down.
Hurts. Got this complete to Jahan Dotson.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Well, that's now 4 completions in a row. A good bounce back following the interception last drive.
Certainly not letting it affect him, that's for sure. And we all know interceptions are going to happen. So the big trick, don't let it affect you going forward. Most of the good quarterbacks, they just tell the ball boy, get that one out of the rotation, give me a fresh ball, and let's go. He's got his offense moving again.
They'll try to run for it with Barkley.
Oh, great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run.
Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
Eagle first down.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down the 8-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 6 from the 8.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 8-yard line.
63.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Mustang 19.
Back to throw. Elliott. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Oh, they're changing this at the line.
On 4th down, Elliott. And touchdown. Saquon Barkley in the final seconds of the first half. And the Eagles take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6.
That's one of the better examples of clock management I've seen. Whittled it all the way down just about and still put the ball in the end zone.
Yeah, just a methodical drive and something really to take into the lockers here.
18, Pioneer. 19, Lion.
They'll look to throw. And now he's going to go down. A big sack, and they're unable to tie it.
Eagles 12.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And you wonder if with Allen's arm, they might just take their chances by dialing up a long one.
And he'll just burrow his way back to the line of scrimmage, and that's about it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
They work now on 2nd and 9.
Here's Allen. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
Forced from the pocket, still able to adjust, make the long throw, and it ends with a really big touchdown.
Yeah, moving to his left. The key to everything when they're moving outside of the pocket, doesn't matter which side, making sure those shoulders get around and you get back square so you get everything on the throw and create the big play we just saw there downfield.
A final shot before half for Allen. And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it.
22. Eagles 12.
And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Bills with the lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. Well, certainly not what they wanted out of the locker room here as they'll start defensively at the 40-yard line. On play action, Allen. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
That could have been a huge play, but give the defender credit. Stayed calm, stayed collected, and kept himself in a position to make a play on the ball without a penalty.
Allen going to throw. And that is incomplete.
They approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
The Bills send the punter out. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. 36 yards on the punt with no return. And the Eagles will have it taking over 1st and 10. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
36-yard line.
Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. And the Bills will take over possession here up at the 44. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 44. Off the play fake. Allen. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Down the sideline he goes. And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
Let's go now. Rough roll 80. Stop roll 18.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 7 yards on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on 1st down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid game to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
Second and 3. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
And Oliver, that time to want to get in there and bring him down.
It's 3rd down. 3rd and long.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long.
70 Lions.
Operating from the gun. Elliott. He dumps it off to Barkley. So nothing doing there. And that'll bring up 4th down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout. By the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this 3rd quarter as he'll go for it on 4th down.
19.
Looking to throw. Elliott. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 right at the 30. Throwing to start the drive. Allen. That'll go for a gain of 7. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
To throw, it's Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Allen.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
The Bills 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From midfield, here's Allen.
And Allen going to be intercepted for the 3rd time. It's Sidney Brown with it.
And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Elliott. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Back to throw. Elliott. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer. 79 Bronco. 19 Lion.
Operating from the gun. Elliott. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield.
Let me see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They've become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Elliott. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. Operating from the gun. Elliott. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because their confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder, is the backup going to start to warm up a little bit over on the sideline?
We're in the 3rd quarter in upstate New York with a 2nd and 10. And this one too low.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That's a 3rd down conversion to 24 yards there. Nice play.
That's another beautiful throw right there. Gets it to his man right in stride. And I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm. They've been sharp. They've been high. And they pick up another 1st down there.
Zach Ball there on the tackle.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Inside give to Davis. And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And this offense on third down today, 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is 3rd and 7. Allen now looks to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are right back in this football game. That is the play they needed in a 2-score game here in the 4th quarter.
No doubt about it. They did what they had to do to give themselves a chance to get back into the game. They turned it over to the offense. They are now in charge.
Now they need to execute. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
From the 41, here's a 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Now they'll change things up.
Let's go.
Barkley inside handoff. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Back to throw. Elliott. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively. And it'll be 4th down.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down? Dime defense. Blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bills are going to take over in excellent field position.
Regular.
They'll try the middle with Cook.
And good work there in open space. He's got this all the way down now to the 32.
And the Bills first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, Allen.
A short throw pulled in by Kincaid.
And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the 4th quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. And they'll turn to a power game to try to get in. Power on power, but he's not going to get in. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Well, no doubt here in the 4th quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
Davis is in. Touchdown, Bulls. Everybody in the stadium knew what they were going to do right there, CD. 3 tight ends on the field, all that extra bulk, and they run it in.
And you saw where that one went, right? You run it over your best blocker. I can just see the head coach right now. I want to run this one over the big boy. And they got it done.
So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
They'll try and throw for it. It's complete. And he will get into the end zone to bump the lead up to 3 scores. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
To kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Looking to throw. Elliott.
This one complete down the field to Goddard.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there for Philly. 57 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. And now the Bills are going to stop it as they call a timeout. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Bigsby is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So a little bit of a letdown there defensively. I mean, look, you're still 2 scores to the good, CD, but things may be a little more uncomfortable than they had hoped.
Yeah, if you'd kept them out of the end zone there, this game's over. You've locked the door on them. Instead, it's still open a little bit, and they've got a puncher's chance.
Elliott now to add the extra point. And it's no good. It has not been his day. That's the 2nd extra point he's missed so far. Two scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Bills are going to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Allen going to run with it. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need.
And the Eagles are right back in this football game.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to it.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Time becoming a factor, down 2 scores, though they have 2 timeouts and, of course, the 2-minute warning to work with as well. Going to be caught downfield by Dotson. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This is 1st and 10.
26 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia.
And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Here's 1st down.
Back to throw. Elliott. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10.
Operating from the gun, Elliott. Complete, it's Dodson. And a nice pickup there as he'll get about 9, and that will lead us to a stoppage here at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
Well, this crowd trying to force a false start here. 3rd and inches.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And the trick play doesn't work. Good reaction there defensively, and it'll be 4th down.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. And he will take this all the way down to the 38-yard line.
Well, we knew this was going to be a tall order anyway, down 2 scores with this little time remaining, but that interception puts it in to any hopes that they have.
All right, partner, work with me here because obviously scoring a touchdown, getting the onside kick, then going down, scoring again, well, that's asking a lot, isn't it? And that's really not a great expectation to begin with. I think they'll look back on this game and see what got them in this spot in the first place and say to themselves, we really gave this game away.
So Allen's going to look to throw.
That is caught by Shakir. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. They'll run with Cook. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pick up a 3. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They try again with Cook. And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
Cook will take this over the line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Sometimes offense, you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Allen will try to throw for it, and they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Bills 36, Eagles 18. Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Picked out by Jordan Poyer. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter.
26-yard line.
Round 80! It's out!
And Allen is actually going to throw it here. And now here's another interception. And the Eagles are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line. What a nightmarish game he's having now. 6 interceptions that he has thrown.
Absolutely unbelievable, isn't it? Hard to believe we're watching this and have seen it, but it just tells you about the game of football. It giveth and it taketh away.
Yeah, the guys, though, that have thrown 6 interceptions in a game, the likes of Peyton Manning, Brett Favre, and Joe Namath, he did it 3 times. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
And the Eagles first down. A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Eagles.
What a performance. All those points put on the board. And, Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long from Buffalo.